Word on the street. 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 Hey, Paul Bass.
Right. Morning, Babs.
How are you?
Good. Say good morning to Mr.
Hey, Babs.
Nathaniel Britton. He's a flagger. And what's the rest of the title?
AWP.
No, but you have a title job here today.
A flagger.
Flagger for AWP.
Right.
They're putting up fiber optic on, what street are we on?
Elm Street off of the other
Oh,
street.
Norton, not Norton, one block from Norton. Ellsworth. On Ellsworth.
Okay, Ellsworth.
Or on Ellsworth Avenue.
Who's putting
And
up
actually
fiber
all
optics?
All over Edgewood, Babs, these trucks are here with people. I'll show you guys are up putting the fiber optic in the trees. We're going to get your side. So Mr. Britton's job is to make sure they don't get run over. Nobody gets run over, right?
Get hit. No, nothing bad happens. Once you're outside, everything good should happen.
So what's the word on the street today?
Today is Wednesday, WCW. It's a good day.
What's WCW mean?
Women Crush Wednesday. Women Crush Wednesday.
So you have a crush today?
Every day.
Okay.
But Wednesday is a Pacific day. They do on the internet, social media. If you have a crush on somebody, you say Women CW. WCW.
Oh, like if you're like a movie star or somebody?
Something like that.
All
You
right.
can have a regular crush.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do you have one today?
Yes. My mother. I crush on my mother every day.
You crush on your mother. So what do you do on Woman Crush Wednesday for your mother?
My mother, I make sure she wakes up and she gets a greeting and we say our prayer and we continually being in good graces.
Does she live here in New Haven?
No, she lives in New York actually.
Did you call her this morning before you came out the flag?
I didn't get a chance to, so I had to come to work to make sure everything's good.
All right.
It's controlled and we're on safety to call procedures and
So what time did you start out this morning, Nathan?
see, we clocked in around like 7 o'clock.
That's how early they started?
Sometimes we start earlier than that.
Really?
Yes, we gotta get the fiber optics out.
And how late do you stay?
Sometimes we stay longer than probably 8-hour shifts.
Are you on your foot the whole day with the sign?
Yes. Donate some boots. I need some boots.
Wait, excuse me?
If you want to donate some boots, I'm outside.
Let me look at your boots. Your boots
No, don't look at the boots.
Okay, don't look at the
They're
boots.
raggedy.
Oh, you got raggedy
I've been
boots.
going to war with my boots.
Oh, yeah, how come? When you're doing 8 hours, they got to really come through.
I just started this job actually. I work for a different vacuum company, so it's going. I'm going through it.
Tell me about the war with the boots. What do you need from your boots?
I need. I don't want to say the name of the brand, but a nice pair of boots would be lovely.
And did you buy a pair you like, or they just?
No, these was donated to me by a friend of mine.
Oh, okay.
In the city of Bridgeport.
Now, how did they not come through? Like, why are you mad at your boots?
Because if you look at the back of them, they're speaking Spanish, and the front is speaking Japanese.
And is that because they're wearing out when you try?
Yes,
And is that
yes,
because when you're doing 8 hours on your feet,
It's very hard.
are there any tricks about like moving your weight, rocking back and forth?
I'm over 300 pounds.
300 really?
Over 300. Yes,
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
So I have a lot of weight on my feet. So I have to sometimes, you ask my coworker, you see me jumping on my feet sometimes to get the blood circulation going back and forth.
Mhm.
And it's a long day.
What about like back and forth? Like you said, how the front speaking Spanish, the back Portuguese. That was a good line. But I mean, like, I want to ask what you meant about that. Do you
Nah,
need to?
they're actually like they're flapping, like the soles
Are coming
off.
apart.
Yes, it has holes in them.
How long did that happen in? Or were they used when you got them?
It was used when I got them.
So you're looking for someone to donate you something.
That'd be lovely.
Well, I bet you they would. How would they find you? You have an email
Oh, yes,
or
I have
Facebook?
I have an Instagram. It's called Chicken Feed 81.
Is there a line in there or just Chicken Feed 81?
Chicken FEED number 8 number 1.
And how did you get that name, Chicken Feed 81? Why'd you call yourself-
Because chicken feed is actually something I've been learning that like once they it's a long story. The pollution that when the chickens poop,
Yeah,
when the cows poop,
methane.
yeah, it's bad for the neighborhood.
So why do you want to be Chicken Feed 81?
Because if you look it up and you start researching it, you might be aware of something.
So you want people to think about the environment.
Right.
Is that partly what you breathe in all day when the cars are going by?
Oh my goodness. I heard I learned about how the pollution is in the air,
Chemtrails?
chemtrails. And it's not good for anybody or any living.
Although some of that stuff being the internet, they say is a little bit made up.
No.
I know Harry, our producer, doesn't agree with that, but
Barbie,
yeah.
what's her name?
Babs.
Babs, no that. Babs, do you
Say
believe that's made
Barbie?
up?
Babs, do you think chemtrails are made up or real?
I mean, I think a lot of things are rooted in a great deal of truth, and I think sometimes they attach fictitious things to truth.
That's
So
good. I like that answer.
Yeah, so in other words, the stuff you need to find out, and Nathaniel here is trying to find out.
Yes.
You're trying to find. Now, tell me how you do your job as a flagger. What do you need to know to keep everybody safe? What are you doing today?
You have to make sure you have a distance before the construction site.
No, but you can't be too
So-
close.
Nah, you can be close, just that before you get there, if you're speeding on the road, it's not good. Like this guy right here, check it. You know, that's illegal. But don't get his plate. I don't want nobody going to
This place is blitzy.
Come on, guy. Don't
Well,
do
no,
it.
I thought that has something to do with him going fast.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Okay.
You was nice.
But you're not gonna find him. Yeah.
That level.
Yeah.
She get a raise. Make sure
Okay,
you gotta get a
Babs,
raise.
can I get a raise? So now, so you're saying that one thing is you can't go too fast. You're getting close to the worker.
It's like 25 speed limit, and we have posted signs. So if you do speed, it's illegal.
And what is it? What's the extra danger if you're speeding there? There's
You
the
can
guy
crash
up there.
into somebody, you can hit somebody, you can crash into the car, you can cause an accident, and that's not a good thing.
So tell me about you and your buddy here with the stop signs. And
We
you're
control the
slow.
traffic. It's slow or stop. So one way, if it's because it made a 2-lane into a 1-lane.
Mhm.
So one side to either stop completely, and other can proceed slowly.
So do you two go to opposite ends of the block?
Yes, we do.
And do you take breaks much during the day? You must need to.
Government says you have to take a break.
How often?
I'm not sure. Don't
Okay.
quote me on that.
I won't quote you on that. We're not quoting him on this one, Babs. So,
Get my man, yo. My man gotta get in this. Yo.
so the thing I
can't-
got to ask you, how long you been a flagger?
all my life. I lived in Atlanta, Georgia. Shout out to McClendon Elementary if they're still there. I used to be we call it the
Crossing guard?
Crossing guard.
While you were a kid or after?
Elementary school.
How did you get to be a crossing guard in elementary
I had
school?
good grades. I was in the beta club. I was in the beta club, and I was in the choir. I was good. My
Did they
father-
have a program for kids who were good kids to serve? I remember we had that when we were
I
in
think
school.
so. I believe so. But I ended up going to. I graduated from there and went to high school out there.
In Atlanta.
Right.
And when did you start being a flagger? And what?
Connecticut.
Yeah. No, in your life.
When I
There in
was-
Atlanta.
When I was probably 11 or 12.
And why did you want to be a flagger?
So actually, I was a bad kid before I went down there. And then I went down there and I couldn't be bad no more because my father was very stern. And I respect that because nowadays the kids is acting really up. They didn't stop acting up. But I wanted to help the neighborhood. It was a good school.
And then you've been a flagger. How old are you now, Nathan?
Whoa. How old I look?
I'd say 30.
Well, that's good. Somebody said 35. That's good. But I'm 38.
Now you've been a flagger for 20,
I
more
do.
than almost 30 years.
I believe so.
And why a
I have my
flagger?
OSHA license. If you need, I need
You
a
need a license to be a flagger?
yes and no. You got to be certified though.
And what's the OSHA license? That's something extra?
Mine's is I did OSHA before I had this job. So this physical job I did OSHA to become a construction worker.
Oh, you're also a construction worker?
Yes, sir.
When do you do that and when do you flag?
I had my last season as construction was December, and I was working for the city of Bridgeport, and they laid us off in the beginning of December, right before Christmas.
So
That's
then,
not fair. But
so you went back to flagging because you were laid off at this construction work?
right.
And now, where do you live?
Bridgeport, Connecticut.
And how often you been in New Haven?
I come here frequently. I have a lot of family out here.
And what? So sometimes you're flagger, sometimes you're construction worker.
No, I'm actually a jack of all trades.
What
I
else
do
you do?
what you're doing right now too. But people don't like the cameras in their face, so I
Uh-huh.
do it from a distance.
So you do blogging.
Yes, I do.
Where do we find you?
Instagram.
And what kind of
Facebook.
stuff do you do?
I do everything. I don't do violence though. I don't do violent things on my Facebook.
But tell me how much flagging you do. Like in a year, how many weeks do you flag?
I just started actually last week. This company,
Or when's the last time you flagged?
I flagged for the city of Bridgeport also. Because we do construction, we do landscaping, we do masonry, we do.
So you were a city employee,
Yes, I was.
and they have you sometimes doing construction, sometimes doing flagging.
No. Once you're on the construction site, if you need to be, if the traffic is coming, you have to clear the traffic.
And before that, were you a
I have a lot
flagger?
of questions, sir.
Well, I'm trying to understand flagging. I'm really
What's your
interested in
name
flagging. Paul Bass.
Oh, that's a good name.
So I want to know what
Paul
flagging is about. I'm very
Bass.
interested in that. like-
It's a good job though, because it's dangerous. Very dangerous.
Have you
So I
ever
got
had a
my hard
dangerous
hat on,
moment?
I
Yeah.
got my reflectors, and, my gloves,
Uh-huh.
my boots, and my jeans.
And Babs, do you have any questions for Nathaniel?
Hey, Babsy.
So, all right, so
Good
to be
morning.
a flagger, talk about the danger. What has happened
yes,
to you?
it's dangerous. Listen, people sometimes drive over the speed limit, and you can get hit and get ran over. Your brain can get crashed and crushed between the tire and the pavement. But it's sometimes an accident, so you can't fault people. But there's certain things you're not supposed to do when you're driving, and if you're doing that, and somebody's in the road, they might not see the reflectors or the signs or the people, and either hit something.
Have you ever been hurt?
My feet
What happened?
hurt.
But I mean,
Standing
did you
on
ever
it.
get
Well,
injured?
No, not me physically, no. I'm really cautious because I don't want to die.
All right, that's cool.
Yeah.
Any other questions for Nathaniel Babs?
No, what time does your day end?
Technically, like yesterday, I clocked out at 8 p.m.
You started at what time you start?
6:30.
In the morning.
Yes, sir.
You work 12 hours flagging. You're on your fleet.
Gotta make sure my guys is secure. Yes, I'm me physically on my feet all day.
But you said you were on your feet 13 hours yesterday?
I was.
Why'd you do a double? Because they had a lot of work doing with the fiber optic.
Yeah, they used it for a while because he was splicing.
And what are you doing today? How many hours you going to be, you think?
Hopefully, I'm gonna do 20, but I can't.
So what are you going to go? What time you think you'll end?
Like 4 or 5 hours.
So go from 7 to 4.
I mean, technically, it's supposed to be an 8-hour shift,
Uh-huh.
but it might last longer because how much work they have to do.
Babs, any other questions for Nathaniel? We'll check him out on Instagram.
Abzay.
All right. Have a good,
Don't
be
listen.
safe
I have
out
some
there.
wild things on my Instagram, but I have a party in Bridgeport on Runaway Bay this Saturday. It's ladies free before 11. It's free hookah. Chicken free 81. Signing out or signing in.
All right, we good, Babs?
Yeah,
I wanna
we
give a
good.
Shout out to the people over there in Turkey and Syria. I feel bad for y'all. I wish I could go over there and help y'all. And anything that's bad in the world, I hope I could be there to help. And because there's a lot of things going on.
All right, Babs. Well, this is
All right.
Nathaniel and Paul signing out for Loves Bab, Love
Nathaniel
Talk
Paul's in the Bible. Check it out.
on WNHH New Haven's home for community radio.
Free money.
Be safe. I tell you, there are characters amongst us. There are characters amongst us. I didn't know flagging was such a serious endeavor, though. I did not know you needed certification. I did not know, so I'm happy to know that, to learn something about what it means to be a flagger.